It's day 13 of the Love at Last Sight Challenge, and Chris and I just want to encourage you, and that's why we want to come alongside you and kind of help you through it and coach you through it. And I know that you're having some successes, but you're also having some struggles as well, because this isn't a program that you can do for 30 days and everything's perfect in your relationship. This is a lifelong process, but we believe that at the end of the 30 days, you'll be going the right direction. And one of the most important parts of the art of acting intentionally is to intentionally get beyond the surface games that really we get stuck in, just the petty, selfish surface games, and really overcome our differences. And Chris and I have a lot of differences. What do you think, Chris, is our the main difference between you and I?
I think it's probably how we handle our emotions. When we get frustrated, we both get frustrated. Everybody does. Everybody feels a wide range of emotions, but we all express them in different ways. And for Carrie and I, it was a long process, and we're still in it, to figure out how to interpret each other's feelings and how to express our own in a way that really moves our relationship closer together. Now again, the goal is not just to vent on each other when you have feelings of frustration or anger or hurt or bitterness, but the goal is for your relationship to grow closer together, whether it's with a husband and wife, or maybe with your children, or you might be dealing with a relationship with one of your parents. But that's the goal. And so since we all express our emotions differently, it's important to learn to get beyond those games that we start playing. I know that Carrie and I played a game where he would say, "What's wrong?" and I would say, "Nothing." And he'd say, "No, really, what's wrong?" And I'd say, "Nothing, nothing's wrong." And of course there would be something wrong, but I thought if he wasn't smart enough to figure it out, I wasn't going to tell him. And that strategy really didn't work for us, because it just made me more frustrated, and it made Carrie frustrated because he really didn't know. I was giving him too much credit.
Yeah, but what are some of the games I play? Because I know that one that really frustrates you is when maybe I'm angry, but I don't really come out and say it. I just little jabs, you know, here and there. And what do you call it when what I'm doing?
Just playing games.
Yeah, it's definitely a game, and it really bothers you. And you just want me to be more forthright and come right out and say, "Hey, I'm mad, I'm frustrated." And I think another thing that we both struggle with is that we try to change each other a lot of times, and we're learning not to do that more and more. We're getting to the place where, you know, we just accept each other. I mean, I a lot of times try to change you, and you try to change me, but real love at last sight means that we just allow each other to be who God made us to be. And we do complement each other so well when we do that. I mean, I wouldn't want you to be like me. I mean, we don't need another Carrie Shook, and I know that your gifts and passions and talents and really, you know, compliment me, and then I think I compliment you. And I think we're just better together on that. So.
Yeah, I think that's the key, is that we're better together, and that you're going to be better together with whatever relationship it is that you're focusing on, when you learn not to play games, but to get honest with each other. Get honest about how you're feeling, get honest about how you would like to relate to each other, and you can really have a breakthrough in this area.
Yeah, and we encourage you, go for it today and just get honest and get through the games and intentionally go to that deeper level where you're really dealing with the issues that that you're facing, rather than just some surface issue that's not the real root problem. So go for it today.